What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again. Here for you some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, playing some domination, ground war domination that is, on the map AFghan. Starting off with a nice little spawn tube, trying for it, and I don't end up getting anybody. If you're wondering what I'm doing, you're wondering, Nero, why are you noob tubing in your video? You can't do that. That's blasphemy on YouTube. You cannot do that. Nero, stop. I'm just chill. I'm using, this is the default. Your Grenadier, I think is actually how you pronounce it. The default grenade launcher class. I just wanted to try and hit the spawn tube, start the video off with a bang, and hopefully get a quad feed or something like that. But it doesn't end up happening. I quickly switch out for my FAMAS with a red dot class, so as soon as I die, I can actually get in the swing of things and get my class going. But we're not going to be talking about gameplay today. This gameplay is pretty interesting. Actually, it has a pretty interesting ending, which I think you guys are all going to really find pretty funny, actually. But you guys will be seeing that towards the end of the gameplay. But we're not really talking about gameplay. My favorite part about this gameplay is the fact that it's a long gameplay, and it gives me a lot of time to sit back, relax, and discuss with you guys a ridiculous topic. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, today is a very monumentous day for the Call of Duty YouTube and the competitive esports community as a whole. Now, obviously, I say today because I'm recording this ahead of time. It was actually yesterday at the time you guys are actually watching this video. Now, today, for me, live, me, Nero, in the past for you guys, but me here, it's a great day. It's a huge day. Seananners, a man who needs no introduction. Seananners, the nanoman. Seananners, right? He got into an article with CNN. And this is something that a lot of people actually aren't, familiar with. This is something that a lot of people actually haven't heard about. And for a lot of people who actually did hear about it, they're like, oh, wow, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, go Seananners. And then I don't think they honestly took the time to sit back and think about the impact this is actually going to have on our cute little, quaint little YouTube community that we got going on. Now, this article, which there's going to be a link in the description to said article, so you guys can go ahead and have, it's a great read. It's a great read. It really is. You guys can go ahead and check that out for yourselves. But in this article, basically discussing, YouTube commentating as a job. And this is something that we don't, we take this for granted. We really do. And I actually hate saying that. I hate using it in that sense, in that light, because this is something I definitely don't take for granted. This is something that, I am very blessed to be where I'm at. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful for where I'm at. And I can't thank you guys enough for putting me in the position that I'm in, to even be sitting here at 5:49 in the morning and talking to you guys. I'm thankful to be in this position. I'm so thankful. But, what I meant when I said, we kind of take this for granted. This is something I do every day, right? I get on, I wake up, I go take my shower, I do my thing, and then I come back to my room, I check YouTube, and two of my favorite YouTubers, by the way, Wings for Redemption and Boys Gamer Tag. I watch their videos, I click around, watch some other videos, and I start thinking to myself, what video do I want to make today? Do I have any gameplay? Do I need to get a gameplay? Maybe hop on the Xbox, play a couple rounds with Team SB, members, my friends. And you just get things going, right? It's something I do every day. I do this literally every day. Never take a day off. Put in sweet rap lyrics here. Never take a day off. Working hard, gee, yeah. Which that was pathetically stupid. I shouldn't even done that. But this is just something I take for granted. I do it every day, right? And this is something that you guys take for granted as well. You go to work, you go to school, you do whatever it is you do in your typical normal day. Then you get on YouTube, you go check your sub boxes, like, what are people doing, what are my favorite YouTubers posting? Hopefully I'm one of them. You're like, what are they doing? Check their videos, and these videos are crazy. These videos range from Call of Duty, they range from Minecraft, they range from Fortress Craft, they range from Pokemon Ruby playthroughs. Hint, 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 go watch my new one. And obviously a wide range of topics are also included. This is just something that we're completely used to. I hate, like I said, I hate using the phrase, but broken down, basically, this is something we kind of take for granted because we do it day in and day out. But the rest of the world, they don't do this day in and day out. They are just now learning about this little community that we've had going on for 4-5 years. A long time, guys. A long time we've been doing this. And, so like I said, it's second nature for us, but for the rest of the world, they're just now starting to understand and starting to realize what we got going on here. They're like, what? People are making money playing video games? What is this blasphemy? I demand I shall read further. And they go through and they read the article, and they're like, wow, the Seananners guy, making gameplays and commentaries and over video games, something he loves to do, and he can just talk about whatever, and people enjoy it, people give feedback, he interacts with thousands of people. And your boy Wings of Redemption, even he put started stuttering out right there. He actually went through and put his 2 cents into it, and how thankful he is to be in the position that he's in, and basically just how wonderful this whole thing on YouTube is. And then and the real funny part, the funniest part of the video, and this was a great video, mind you. If you haven't checked out Wings' latest video, you definitely need to go check that out. But he goes and says, you know, how awkward it is, you know, that awkward moment when people ask a YouTube commentator, what do you do for a living? Which I thought this pertained only to myself, but apparently it pertains to everybody, you know, every YouTuber as a whole, for at least for a lot of them. It's a really awkward moment. It really is. When people ask, you know, what do you do for a living? If you're just watching this video for my first time, my name is Joe and I'm 20 years old. You know, if you're a subscriber of mine, you know this. You know my name is Joe. You know I'm 20 years old. And, you know, when I see people that I haven't seen in a long time, like, oh, hey, where are you doing now? Where are you working? And, you know, they're expecting a typical 20-year-old male answer. You know, either I'm going to college, you know, I'm working at a lumber mill, or I'm working part-time at a grocery store like I used to, unloading trucks at Walmart. And then I just come back, you know, broken down to its most minimal form. I play video games for a living. And they're like, good one, Joe, faggot. What do you really do? And I'm like, I really play video games for a living. And it's hard. And I have to go through and explain it to them. And obviously, you know, as part of my contract I have with NerosCinema, I can't, you know, give any dollar figures or break it down. But I say, let's just say, you know, it's a good job. It's a well-paying job. It's a great job. I enjoy every part of it. And people, their minds are blown by that, and they're just like, "What?" And, you know, it's so hard to explain, especially to adults, mind you. And I thought this was only something that, you know, a problem that conflicted me. You know, when you talk to your uncle, "Hey, you found a job yet?" You know, usually I just say no because I'd rather not go through and explain. Like, especially my grandfather, he's kind of hard of hearing, and he's like, "You need to get a job," or, you know, because I'm 20 years old. You know, it's typical for a grandfather to tell his 20-year-old, you know, grandson, you know, who he thinks is unemployed, you need to get a job. And I'm like, yeah, no, because I just don't want to explain this whole thing. It's a long, complicated process that's basically broken down to, I play video games, I make videos about the games that I play, and I post them on the internet, and people enjoy it. And I'm honestly so thankful and so blessed being in the position I'm in, because how many people, you know, at their normal jobs are adored. You know, I use that word loosely. I mean, I don't want to sound hypocritical. I don't want to sound, you know, cocky or just full of myself, but how many people have fans? You know, how many people can get on and, you know, interact with thousands of their fans? You know, it's crazy. Like, obviously I'm not like on a movie star level, but still, I'm not even on a lot of YouTubers levels. I'm on a very minimal level, but still, I have my own little piece of the internet that belongs to me, and I have people that are infatuated with me and the things I do, and it just, man, it's a wonderful place to be. It's a wonderful place to be. But back to the article, that's basically what Seananners talked about, is how thankful he is for the position he's in. You know, that whole thing that he gets to interact with these people who are fans of him, and this whole thing, and the world as a whole is starting to take notice in this, and they're like, wow, really? People do this for a living? What? And, you know, not even just for the YouTube community, because on the same day, which is today, but yesterday for you guys as you're watching this video, in the past, I'm probably confusing you with all this before and after time frame, but today, at the exact same day that this article was posted about Seananners on CNN, Hastro, who you guys may know, Hastro from Team Envious, and I'm sure you guys know who Team Envious is, as well as OpTic H3Cz, you know, who started OpTic Gaming, they co-founded a company called Eon Interactive, and the whole point of Eon Interactive is basically they're an ad agency working towards getting esports, which esports, if you don't know, is like competitive Call of Duty, competitive StarCraft, you know, competitive gaming in general, getting them more mainstream. They're working towards getting lucrative corporate tie-ins, you know, getting big-time advertisers like Cadillac, Budweiser, or, you know, companies like that to advertise and sponsor more events, more things like that, so they can get, you know, esports, competitive video games on television. How huge is that? They're working towards that. In Forbes, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with this company, Forbes, you know, Forbes.com, Forbes magazine, Forbes, come on guys, you know, Forbes. They actually did an article the exact same day as the CNN article about Eon Interactive, which is crazy. 2 in the same day, right? Where this little YouTube thing, this little Call of Duty community that we've been a part of for how many years, which, you know, like I said, we're using this loosely, we kind of take for granted because we do it every day, and, you know, we don't really think about it. The whole world is starting to take notice, and they're putting a lot of thought into it. They're like, what? Because something that's second nature to us, like, we've all accepted the fact, you know, that people make money doing this. We've accepted the fact, you know, there's advertisements on videos, and, you know, the whole competitive gaming scene. We've accepted all this stuff. We've accepted it, and it's just part of our day. We're used to it now. But the rest of the world's like, they're playing catch up with us. They're playing catch up. They're like, what? You know, it's a goofy thing for the rest of the world. But they're finally starting to take notice. And what I think is going to happen from here on out is that what we're doing here on YouTube, what we're doing in esports community, it's only going to get bigger. Guys, it's going to get bigger. What we're doing right now is starting to get noticed by the rest of the world. That's going to be changing some things. You know, possibly now we got this whole, you know, now that CNN article came out, who knows what could happen from that in terms of YouTube. You know, in terms of, you know, what companies are going to be coming in now and wanting to get a piece of this. You know, are there going to be more ads coming? Probably not, but, you know, more companies are going to come in wanting their ads on the videos. Maybe that means a higher CPM, more money, people getting paid. You know, who knows what this could mean. The whole esports thing, you know, maybe after seeing that article for Forbes, some bigger companies do decide to start sponsoring esports. Esports does become a bigger thing. You know, everything, a lot of things can change because of what happened today, guys. And the beauty of it is a whole lot of you have no idea this even happened, and a lot of you don't understand the things that could be changing from now on, and how everything that what we're doing here is just going to get bigger, and it's getting bigger, and it's getting better. And I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful, and so blessed to be a part of it. One of the biggest questions that people ask me, you know, when I tell them that this is my job now, is that, you know, how long is that going to last? How long can you really make money on YouTube, you know? And I'm like, you know, you don't understand this community that we're a part of. You don't. This isn't going to die out. Like Wings Redemption said in this video, Call of Duty might die out, but first-person shooters sure as hell aren't. They're not going anywhere. The video game's been around since the 70s. People have been recording them since then. You know, this isn't going to die out. At least not in the near future, guys. And it's only going to get bigger. The beauty of this thing, the whole thing that we're a part of, is that it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. It's going to just become this phenomenal clusterfuck, for lack of a better word, of entertainment and fun and awesome and joy. And it's going to be amazing. But the gameplay's over. And if you guys saw that, we lost, even though I dropped 72 kills, which is funny. But I almost scrapped that gameplay just because we lost. But, you know, it wasn't really my fault. My team kind of sucked. I did cap flags, did get a bunch of kills. Our team was just horrendous. But if you guys go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I know I'm running over my video, and I hate doing that, but I do this every video. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this whole community? Did you see this coming? Did you, you know, what do you think about, you know, this community in terms of growing? You know, how do you think it's going to be growing because of what happened today? Let me know about that in the comment section below. Remember, rate the video, and sincerely, thank you guys for everything. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.